Alright, and back we are with Theme Hospital. You may call me Hauffman. And, well, here's the hospital I laid out for this level. I did it completely different from what I usually do, as you can see here. I had to buy an extra wing, even. We had a lot of money. I don't remember how much was it. Do you remember? I think you can see that by the end of the previous episode. Now, the area they gave us was really awkward to play with, and it wasn't very big either, so I had to actually go ahead and buy another wing, actually not only to fit all the rooms I need, as to also fit the operating feature, as you can see here, and the ward, because yes, I'm starting the levels now with such well, let's get this guy with such. Yeah, there are not many. This guy's good. Not many consultants around, so I'm kind of high. Oh, this guy's very good. So I may end up firing that guy I just hired, that first one, or perhaps not. Let's try and go along with this many doctors. So yeah, I had to make the extra room for the operating feature. And because now I do believe that having those rooms, yes, the operating feature in the ward, might actually net us more money, yes, having it early, because apparently most of the patients initially are patients with some sort of a disease that requires a surgeon. We got two of them. I bought some extra doctors, or hired some extra doctors, so now we have a good amount of surgeons, yes, on working in our hospital. There shouldn't be any issues regarding patients not. Oh, I forgot to place some benches and stuff. Issues regarding no doctors to attend the population. I pretty much got all of the initial equipments and rooms. Yes, all the things you supposedly usually see on my hospital. So yeah, we went pretty much off. We're off to a pretty much optimal, well, standard start. Yes, except for the fact that I placed the operating feature and ward, which on the previous levels I don't usually did. Yes, now, but I think I learned such a lesson from the previous level, yes, but it was kind of interesting to have it by the beginning. Let's carry on with this map. We are now, this time is official, we are on the last level, yes, of this game. And let me see where the hell am I going to place this. Perhaps here, then we can place this over here, and another one. This yeah, this goddamn wings design are very awkward, if you ask me, because it's hard to place these rooms inside to fit properly, and they end up getting a lot of areas empty, like it's the case here and here. Yeah, I did my best to actually make the best use of the current space available. Let me check here. Let's get the last two drinks machines laid somewhere, like, I don't know, perhaps here, and what else is there space for? A freaking drinks machine. I'll have to place one here, liking it or not. Ooh, April. I need to check for more doctors. This guy's pretty poor. Yeah, I found it weird that most of my. Ooh, how is my money doing, by the way? I think we're getting a lot of money out, and we are even on risk of going bankrupt already. Yeah, we only made 300 bucks. The patients are coming very slowly. But we already know that beginnings like that, there is a chance that we can keep all of these doctors and fare well. I was going to say that right at the beginning you can see that most of these handlings are pretty bad, man. And some of them even cost a lot, but are still very bad. Actually, it was. Ooh, this one's very good. It was a nurse which will cost 109, and she was really bad. Nurse, expensive and bad. So I don't know what's with that. It's something New, I can't even say. Any other doctor? Not really. Yeah, you can see this guy's cost 173, and he's actually lazy and badly motivated. So I don't know what's with that. They are expensive doctor, but also very bad ones as well. Good thing I kept track of that. Paid attention to that. Let's do the following. We get this nurses here. I think I'll be firing the first nurse I've hired, which is a pretty poor one. Yeah, you get out of here. There we go. I might end up actually firing some of these doctors too. I have some good ones available now, and might not end up needing all of them. Let me check here if that's truly the case. This guy's pretty good. I have 2 consultant psychiatrists. Let's see here. I think I might end up getting this guy go work elsewhere. Should I? Yeah, because this guy's not that good either. But he's a surgeon. Let me see. Let me think actually. You know what? Yeah, I'll sack him off. Yeah, let's sack him off, and because we are already making losing a lot of money. I don't know if we are going to succeed or fail. So far, not many patients coming to our hospital, so that's something I might want to. Yeah, only 3 patients. I don't even know where in the hell are they. What is this? Oh yeah, new condition and all that jazz we already used to. So well, while that, I'll be trying to place more benches and radiators and plants and all that stuff that I forgot to do by the beginning of this episode. Well, while I was not recording, of course. Let's place this over here and over here. Then the radiator. Even though this corridor ended up being a little bit too small, I think I will have to take that bench out of the, get out of the way, nurse. Otherwise the corridor will be a little too crowded if it gets busy. Radiator, I can place it over there. Let me see, perhaps I can place it over or a plant here and a radiator right over here, so nobody tries to sit in this area, which I don't think it's a good idea to do so. Yeah, last episode, the game's finally on. Sorry, last episode, the last level, not the episode. The game's finally on its end. I think that the timing for the end is good, actually. You already have. They present all the features in a good timing, and now you just have. Let me do it like this instead. And now you have this last few episodes. You have the chance to just enjoy, yes, the features. Yes, it's not like they on the last level they presented the last features. Well, that's something really bad, because then the level ends and you feel like, man, I haven't even tried that a new feature properly. It's something I've seen some games before to present when patients when the developers and designers present a feature right by the end of, or a new gun actually. That's, I think in Stalker they present a new gun right by the end of the game, and you barely had the chance to use it, and it was like, man, I wish there was a little more of the game just to ooh, I changed the mouth, and I think I lost some doctors here. I don't need any of these guys. Perhaps this one. How many? Let's see. 2, 3. Even though most of these guys are also surgeons, I don't want to use them. How are we doing money-wise? I think I might have to hold my horses here until at least we get closer to the amount of money out. Otherwise, I might end up failing even before starting. So yeah, none of these doctors really interest me now. No interest in nurses. I don't think I need any more. Ooh, this one is a good one. Any more? Actually, wasn't there anyone better than that one? Yeah, 108 right there. Okay, that will be fine. Let me just fire this woman here, so this one can start working on her place immediately. There we go. Yeah, we gotta wait for till our finances, our bank account stabilized. What are the goddamn patients? How many patients do I have in the area? Only 4. I hope they start spending some money, otherwise we will not stay afloat at all. Let me take this bench out of. I said take the bench out of there, like that. There we go. And then we can place it over there, and then the other bench, which is here somewhere. There we go. We can place, got them not there, but right here instead. Let's speed up the time. No need to wait for anything. It's all about making money, and making money fast, even, because otherwise we are on the risk of losing the scenario. As it's always a danger by the beginning of this level. Yes, it's always complicated to know if you are going to survive, yes, or not. But after this initial phase, financial phase, it's usually all calm and certain. Yes, it's all about making money to beat the criteria, the necessary criteria. Let me check here. Radiator, yeah, radiator here. Another one right there. Another one right. Let's place it right here. Then another one over there, and that should be it. Then it's all about placing benches for the patients. Did you place that? No. There we go. And one last bench. I don't know. Let's place it right over here. Yeah, my money is dropping quickly, especially change of the month. Let's see if there are any interesting doctors to hire. Yeah, consultants, we are always hiring them. By the way, if there is any doctor here which is not a consultant but and only a psychiatrist, I'm definitely firing such guy. Not the case here. We have pretty much only consultants and surgeons, so that's what we were aiming for. Any other doctor which is worth hiring? I don't feel like hiring any of these guys, even though I'm kind of tempted to hire one of these researcher for the point where I'm going to get the research department. Yeah, I have an extra space here, as you can see, for the clinics. Yes, didn't think it was interesting to place those clinics now, as they cost a lot of money, and patients with those diseases hardly show up by the beginning. I'm not paying much attention to this disease, because I don't think there will be any disease new right now. Oh, what? You are going to need the, well, when this guy gets to need the what's the name, the inflation room, then we're going to place it down and allow him to be healed. Then we are going to get the money back. Oh, looks like we are making money this time around. No, it just looked like I'm making money, but it's by far not the end of the month, so I can't tell how well are we doing. Let's speed up time. Okay, someone with inflate bloated head. Let's get the patient to wait. Place the inflator room right here so he can get treated. And after that, like I told you, we're going to get rid of the room, get the money back, and that will be it. So it's going to be a very simple room like this one, and then the guy can come back to can get attended, and we can get the money back when it's the proper time to do so. What is this? Man, I thought that by the beginning of this level I would have more patience to use the operating. Actually, it wasn't that bad of an idea to have the operating feature this early on the game, because you can see here I would have sent away already 2 patients. Well, I do believe I did expect to have more patients than only those 2. Yes, for the cost that the war plus the operating feature means. Oh, goddamn earthquakes. Anyone interesting here? Nope. Perhaps some handmans. I might actually hire some extra ones, because I have a lot of plants around the area. Oh, an emergency. I think that might be what I need in order to stay afloat and alive on this level. What's this? Greater Trumpton wants to come. Okay, let him come. I think we have a decent hospital running here. Yeah, we have all the tips and tricks actually for people with infectious laughter. Of course we can handle that. On our belt now. I mean, we've learned a lot of tricks and a lot of have a lot of tips to deal with the game, and I think the most important thing here is the plants, right? The plants are what make the game, what makes you succeed or fail. Yes, because they keep. Oh, I forgot to check the machines. I hope that my machines are in a good shape, otherwise something might end up blowing up on me. Even though I think I have only Yeah, only two machines, so handmans will be on top of it. Well, they won't be. I have to have a look at it manually. How are machines? Yeah, despite it was a 8 on the Richter scale earthquake, no machine got even dented, unless it's delaying in order to deliver such damage. Let me check here. Yeah, this one got a little yeah, not as damage, not as much damage dealt to the machines as it usually is the case. Yeah, I have another guy with bloated head. I think I might end up keeping the machine because apparently patients with such disease are showing up now. Right, what else can we do here? Well, we gotta make money, that's for certain. Have we changed the month? No, not yet. How are we doing money-wise? Yeah, we're still far from making the necessary amount of money in order to stabilize our bank account, but we're getting there. Now we're out the way up to 200,000 bucks. Even though it's against 9,000, man, we're spending a lot of money. Even though this month we will have the aid of this emergency to help us. Let's see if new doctors are coming by, if there is anyone interesting to hire. Not really. Yeah, I think that from this time onwards, or around the first year onward, there will be no good doctors available, which is a shame because I don't have a consultant surgeon or a consultant researcher, so that might prove to be a problem. Even though I can get always a normal or another consultant with another specialization other than the surgery and the research, to train whatever doctor has that specialization all the way up to consultant level. So let's get this. I think I'll have to do the same trick. Wait, inflicted room only 4,000. Wouldn't it 6,000 the price? I'm going to do that trick again. You already know that. Place it over here and then allow that guy to be healed, and then remove it to get the money back, because I'd rather have the money on the bank account other than invested in a machine. How are we doing here? Let's have a look on some status. We have most of the population, that's good. People are fairly happy. Yeah, you can see here the fact that the knowledge we've got through, wow, Hal is doing really bad. Man, they killed a lot of people, it seems. Awkward. So yeah, all that tricks we've learned throughout the game are really helping us out here, even though we are still very close to the losing scenario regarding the money. Actually, how is the losing scenario this time around? How much? Yeah, we can only get as far as low as 200 negative thousand before losing, so we gotta pay attention to that. What is this? Broken heart. Okay. What is this? How much money? Yeah, 6,000. That's definitely helping us. How did we? Ooh, did I miss some doctors? I think I paid attention to the change of the month, even though it's going to come around again. What is this? Get right. Okay, there we go. Any other interesting doctors? I gotta look for consultants as usual and as always. Even though some there might be some interesting nurse to hire, or even no real interesting. How many handmans do I have, by the way? 6. I think 6 is okay by the amount of plants and whatnot. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Or should I hire? Let's wait for some good ones to show up before hire, like the very expensive one. Once, that is. Fractured bone. Okay, someone wants a fracture machine. Let's get rid of this, even though there's... Yeah, no, let's keep it there so this guy can get attended, and then place the fractured bone right next to it, and then do the same. Yes, when the patient has been treated, we are going to get rid of it. There we go. So it's a temporary thing, as it's always been in my hospital, right? Yeah, I was talking about the tricks and tips. Yes, I've learned. So it's very interesting to actually analyze me as a player, or as an example of player, and see how much the player, the player evolves over the game, the course of the game. Yes, how much he learns, and how well prepared he gets. Yes, for the game. Even though, fortunately, sometimes a player gets prepared for the game too late. Yes. pretty much by the end of the game. I'm sure there's a lot of tips here which I wish I knew, or I wish I had used by the beginning of the game instead of this far over the end, yes, of the game. But that's okay. Yes, this part of the learning curve, I think people call it. That's just how it goes. Even though it's a bit unfair, I can't even say. If people have the tools, yes, in the way of information, then they definitely would fare well. So I don't know if it's just a case of finding out the information in order to succeed in the game. It doesn't sound very fair, yes, if that's what you need in order to succeed in the game. I think the challenge should come in other ways, such as I don't know, managing properly the hospital, dealing with problems such as I don't know, a lot of patients coming by. Yes, you have to deal with a surplus of patients, or a certain room or type of room gets too requested, so you have to actually answer to those changes of the market, let's say. That would be a far more interesting way of making the game challenging, instead of just requiring the player, change of the month, let's see if there are any doctors, instead of just making the player require certain information in order to succeed. Yes, like knowing that the plants make that much of a difference. That's for me, that's sounds kind of cheap and unfair too. But okay, that's how the game is. Not much point in complaining. I think that what we can do here is actually, if you are going to be a game developer, if you are a game developer or design, I think that might be useful information for you somehow, considering you're paying attention to what I'm saying. That is. Anyone interesting here? Not really. Let's speed up. How are we doing money wise? Have we? Yeah, finally. Well, we can't really say we fare well on money wise, because I think there was the emergency, and then there was the extra money coming from the rooms and stuff like that. But at least we got 1,500 bucks from the VIP. Yes, that's always something that will help us. Let's wait until the end of the year, or survive at least until the end of the year. What's this? Bloaty head. Now I'm going to make it definite or a permanent inflator room, because those patients are showing now. Gotta make something for them and keep it after all. Let's see how big am I going to do it. For a fact, I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to return when I'm done. Hang it there. There we go. Very quickly to make, but still I think it was better to pay attention at what I was doing before, instead of just, well, anyway, I paused the game, then back we are, yes, with it. Yeah, no interesting doctors coming by, no consultants. That actually, ooh, look how much money I lost with that extra room. Yeah, especially because we're not making that much money, because we don't have enough patients yet. We are dangerously low on money. Well, even though what I have to do here is actually wait until the end of the year, when I'm going to get 10 extra grand, possibly helping me staying alive, yes, for the next year, or making the difference between my success or my defeat, yes, my loss. Let's speed up the time. We need more patience, more money, more decisions to show up, or more problems show up, so we can make our choices, trace our course of action, stuff like that. Gastric ejections. Okay, let's speed up the time and allow more patients to come by. Hopefully more money too, because that's definitely what we need currently. What's going on with you? You have diagnosed with discrete itching. Okay, you're going to be treated right away. There's no one in front of you, and definitely you're not going to die this time, unless of course the pharmacy failed. But I didn't really want to say that, because it might end up happening and I end up losing the 10,000, and then it's almost certain that I'm going to lose the scenario, the level. So yeah, I gotta say that very carefully. Anyone interesting to hire? Oh, this guy's quite good. Let's get him. He's going to take care only of the machinery. Yeah, I know. I'm hiring personnel when I'm low on money, but we've been through this before, don't you remember? Supposedly everything will be fine. Yeah, that's what I'm counting. Oh, iron lungs. I think that's not new, is it? No, that's not new. I think yeah, I definitely remember that from the previous level. How are we doing money-wise? I'm quite confident. Well, actually, this time around we made more money than we lost, so that might mean something. Yes, that might mean the beginning of our recovery, even though we are still very dangerously low on money. That's for certain. Let's get these handmans to take care of the machinery, because goddamn, that's they're pretty much their only job, and they don't stay on top of it. Yeah, why the hell are you there, dude? You should, you know, go rest or whatever. No patients are coming by anytime soon. Yeah, no patients are are coming. So, oh, there we go. End of the year. Let's see if there is anything worth paying attention to here. We have a, yeah, you can see I think I finally got the hang of the game. We have a lot of cures, even though money-wise it doesn't really seem like I got the hang of it now, does it? But I do believe it's investment, yes, that I'm doing. Wow. I was speaking about getting the hang of it, but look at this. 3 bad things and 2 good things, just to shut me up. No, you know shit about the game. Yeah, 14,000. Freaking machinery. Okay, we didn't lose any reputation there, but we lost reputation here. Poor money decision. Every hospital in the area managed to get a bigger share of the population. Wait, what? I had 42% of the population by the beginning of this episode, or even by the beginning of the level. I don't know how did that came to be. Why am I not getting a good share of the population? What am I doing wrong? Yes, or how do I attract them? Because my hospital is a very good one. Even the VIP liked it. I have no idea how does that work exactly, but it seems to be the case. Yes, the case that I actually doing pretty poor. Yeah, what the hell is this? Why I have only 7% of a population in the hospital? And what the hell is going on with this? I have a lot of drinks machine all over the goddamn place. Why are people thirsty? I have no idea what's going on with that. Anyway, let's just place 1 extra drinks machine here. Perhaps it will make some difference. I don't know why it would it make, but anyway. Let's see here. Oh, it's a very good one. How are my nurses here? Yeah, I can definitely get that extra one, especially because I think I have the need for some extra nurses, because I have 2 rooms which requires them, or at least 2 rooms. I'll have a 4th here, which the cast remover, is that the name? The fracture clinic, yes. Let me check here. No one else interesting here. God damn it. Yeah, I think that's it for the for this year. It's all about I will have no more aid. Yes, until the end of this next year. It's all about me hoping to get some emergencies. I didn't really want to get an emergency here because, it's another important point I forgot to mention, that we have our wings separated here. Actually, one of the reasons why I bought this wing is because I want to place all the diagnosed machines and whatnot on this wing here, and the ones connect to it, because I don't want patients to have to walk outside and screw up the epidemic, that way. So yeah, that's one thing I thought about, is to care about how epidemics work. Yes, it's going to be a nightmare if epidemics show up now. So, but hopefully that won't be the case, and everything will be fine. Whatever the case, fortunately, once more we are by the end of the episode and the end of the month too, it seems. Let's see if there is any interesting doctors. Not really. So I do thank you for your time. I hope you come by the next episode to see the continuation of this last level. Again, we are beating the game. Man, what a ride, wasn't it? And hopefully with the information I've gathered throughout the game, I'll be able to fare well on this episode, not fail the scenario. Sorry, farewell on this level, yes, not fail it. But it's something we'll have to see by the next episode, so see you by then.